The doctor came into the room and he told us that Noah was brain dead. And he stood there for maybe a couple seconds, and then he looked right at me and he said, now is a good time to think about organ donation. Have you ever thought about organ donation? At that point, I felt a lot of anger towards him. Why would he dare ask me that right after he told me that I lost my son? And my first reaction after that was, no one's getting any part of Noah. No one will ever have any part of Noah. He's mine. After the doctor walked out of the room, I was holding on to Noah's foot. And I was just thinking, he's coming back, he's gonna be back. And then I looked over at my wife, who was looking down, and I just thought more, this is real. You know, this is real, he's not coming back. What happened was, in my mind, Noah sat up and he looked at me and he said, "Dad, what are you doing?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what am I doing?" And he said, "Don't let tragedy breed tragedy." There's another family in another hospital, or maybe the same hospital, sitting next to their child or family member, issuing a prayer, asking for help, asking for a miracle. And Noah, in his loss, tells me, "Dad, make a miracle for somebody." And I looked at my wife and I said, "Honey." And she looked at me and she said, "I know." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean you know?" And she goes, "You want him to be an organ donor?" And I said, "He wants to be an organ donor." We, as the family that is missing or losing our loved one during this tragedy, we are not ready to hear something like that. Give us a moment so that we can put our thoughts together, so that we can understand what's happening, so that we can digest the things that we're about to approach in our lives, so that we can be prepared when Indiana Donor Network comes in and approaches us, that we can be prepared to say yes, so that we can create a miracle in the lives of others.